should say it. Might be.
Yeah, there it is. I see it. All right, so now we should be streaming, right?
Now we are.
All right. I still can't find my chat window though. I don't understand why it's not there. Let me see. Let me see this. Show confirmation dialogue. Stream.
All right, we're live.
We are. I just don't understand why it doesn't pop up. That kind of pisses me off though, like how it always just will pop up or whatever else, and now it won't. And it's like it's stupid that it does that because I remember I got to do it accidentally last time, but you just have to pay attention to the chats if anybody pops in there.
Yep.
That's also you are the chat monitor. Let's put. I'm gonna put this intro up. I just put the intro on. I don't know. All right, welcome, folks. We are live, practicing live. See if we can do it. Whatever else, if anybody's here, wonderful. If not, it's just me and Kevin chit-chatting with each other per usual. Nothing new. I gotta flip the lines on here. If they have changed for anything, that's 10 points now for the Carolina and the Rams game. And over, I gotta go to our yesterday's graphic. It was 10.45.5, was it? Now it's still 45.5. Rams, Panthers. I don't know. I'd picked the Panthers to cover this. I feel like the Rams could just blow them out anyway. But I just feel like when I went back and looked at the Rams, the Panthers, in some of the games they had won, it just seems like they can pull shit out of their ass and do well. And obviously the Rams have just got that whole like they can just go out and destroy anybody type of thing. But I also feel like the Panthers got this mentality where they could just like be the scrappy team that's gonna be up your ass. Not saying they're gonna win, not saying they couldn't win either, but I just feel like they can, if they can throw over the top with the two long guys with Leggett and McMillan, they should be successful to an extent, to at least cover.
Yeah, I'm looking this total different. Again, like I said the other day, we're not gonna see Stafford be like he was. I know it's gonna be raining or whatever down there. I don't care. The first half should be half decent. You know what I mean? Carolina's going to put up a fight.
Yeah.
But I think this could be at least a 14 to 17 point win for the Rams. The last couple of weeks, Carolina hasn't really played up to their potential like they did in the beginning.
No, they haven't.
I mean, really, I thought the Bucs should have beat them.
They probably should have. Yeah.
Was it their last two out of their last three games? They wanted the final last 5-10 minutes of the game, but
let me see.
I think the Rams take care of them.
Let's see. The Bucs beat them, and then the Seahawks beat them, but they held them in the first half, and the Seahawks came out in the second half. Then they beat the Bucs at home, and then before that, they lost to the Saints at the Saints. They won at home. They got destroyed by the Niners. They beat the Falcons. They lost to the Saints again. They beat the Packers. They got stomped by the Bills. They barely beat the Jets. They beat some team with a star as a logo at home. They just seem to play.
They're an up and down team,
Yeah, and they seem to do well at home unless you're the Saints.
I'm going to more experience. It's just like in the night game.
I'm going to more. I'm just saying it just seems like I don't know. I just feel like they're just become maybe a scrappy team. I don't know. I hope I just want to see a good game. I like good football games. I think it's exciting to see good games. Obviously, people like blowouts and a lot of things. And sometimes it's for your nerves as a fan. You want to see that. But as just a fan of football, I like to see good games. I don't want to think that the first game that's going to kick off the playoffs is going to be a fucking dud, which is obviously why it's on 4 o'clock on a Saturday or whatever it is, 3 o'clock on a Saturday. But 4:30, excuse me. And I don't know. I just think if, like I said, the Rams just do Rams things, you should be fine. they're in the Carolinas got to start pulling some special shit out of their ass to do things. And it's
Well, this line dropped too, like you said in the beginning, from 10.5 down to 10. The money is coming in on the Panthers,
mm-hmm.
but again, I think that could just be Vegas, like trying to pull people towards Carolina, thinking it's a big line, it's a playoff game, they're playing at home.
Yeah.
They just not hammered, but they beat the Rams before at home. But then again, you're not going to see Stafford turn the ball over like they did.
No, I agree. I'm gonna see. I get some of their highlights on from their previous meeting. I'm just gonna play in the background out of curiosity, and just I wish sometimes have you ever watched the NFL highlights after on like whoever does the NFL highlight reels? Some of them are fucking horrible. Like you'll watch and you'll be like, oh, it's fourth down. Next thing, and you don't know, they don't show the fourth down play, and next thing you
They
know,
speed it up.
they don't even speed it up; they just skip it. Next thing you know, the other team is 40 yards down the field, so you're like, oh, they did get the fourth down, or the other team has the fucking ball. And it's just like,
Yeah.
what the fuck
Where did it go?
Can you show that, please? It'd be nice. It's like it's so like you feel like you blinked and you might have missed it. Then you
Well, it seems like they crunch it down. They edit everything down to shorten them out. So this way here they could get all the good plays in.
But
like
they'll
you
show
said,
the good
first
plays, but they won't
down
show like a fourth down conversion is a good play.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Obviously, yeah. Especially if it's a 4th and 15 or something,
And
take a screen
you're like,
pass.
oh, they don't show it. Oh, okay. Like, what the fuck? It's so annoying. All right, so Devontae Adams did play in the last game, so he just got the first
he's coming off with his injury too, so
yeah.
I don't think it's going to matter. I think they're going to get the run game going here.
Who?
The Rams.
The Rams, yeah. I think I picked them for one of my fantasy leagues for running back, but I mean, I don't know. Just from the little highlights I'm seeing here, the Panthers just did basic shit. They played basic football: pass, throw, short pass, long pass, pass, throw. It's the same thing. Running, kept it simple, and their players just made plays.
Well, you know what they say in any sport: it's hard to beat a team twice.
Oh yeah, definitely. Definitely.
Now, obviously, you're in a division; it's different. You play each other twice.
A division games are always. I don't think a lot of people give enough credit to division teams playing each other, regardless of the records, because it's a totally different thing. It's always like when you play your rival. Your rival could have won no games that year, but that game's gonna be different. We see it all the time in college football.
Because every year. Different. You know their setups, their personnel.
Yeah. So, I mean, and McVay isn't stupid, so he's obviously going to come up with a different game plan for this one and whatever else. But it's just like the game plan didn't look too bad here anyway. It's just their defensive game plan was
the 4 turnovers. You can't do that. I don't care who it is.
Was pretty bad, and it just didn't. Let me see. I don't want to get us blocked or banned or anything, so I'm going to bounce around here. Oh, Panthers went up and got. I even remember this. Who was that? I can see that play again.
I don't know which one.
You'll see it in a second. I'm skipping around. It must have been the interception, the pick six.
Yeah,
that's what I'm looking at.
That's one of the 3-4 turnovers. I mean,
Yeah.
I think Carolina. I think again the first half it's going to be feeling each other out, but I think at the end.
I said I'm just going based off the line. I'm not obviously you're not going to play money line on a 10-point favorite. So
obviously, yeah.
So you know what I mean. So I mean
559.
So I was like, I'm gonna go with I will go with like I said, for me it's just the covering. I don't know. I want a fun game. I'll go with it. Why the fuck not? That's all. That's just really how I'm playing it with that, to be honest with you. And my computer is stuttering. I don't know what it is about the sports book being up, but it causes my computer.
Well, you figure everybody's on it. It's a Saturday. It's not just a playoff.
Well, the thing is, I'm not signed in, so I shouldn't. I don't know. Apparently, you don't have to be signed in for it to keep updating itself and running and destroying the back of your.
Well, you figure you got the playoffs today for NFL. You got millions of basketball games going on. You got hockey. That's why sometimes you're on there and like you just said, it don't update right away and then it freezes. I mean, it is what it is.
I mean, I'm gonna have to get my other bets in today. I haven't even gone through my props yet. I've been slacking this morning, trying to figure out this Rumble thing that was like, It's like click this, click. It just doesn't look the same. I'm like, oh my god. I'm like, I can't just close my account. I gotta wait 30 days, so I had to use another email to sign up until I can switch my emails after 30. And I didn't know if you re-signed in, it brings your account back. I'm like, fuck. So I re-signed in like 3 times, not realizing it. So I'm just like, forget it. I'll just start a whole new one on a different email account, my business email account, and just fucking whatever. I'll wait it out and see what the fuck happens. To be honest with you, so we'll go on that. So any other? Let's flip through the props. I'm gonna go through. Let me switch back through what we have.
Yeah,
Here.
I mean,
Anything interesting going on here? Devontae Adams scoring a touchdown. That's obvious. I'll do the quick, easy ones first. Kyan Williams, Puka Nacua, Rico Dottle will score 170. McMillan to score plus 180. Higbee, Parkinson's a plus 255.
yeah, I mean, you're probably looking at your running back scoring in this game.
I would put Leggett on here at plus 700. I'd throw a couple bucks down on that just for fun.
Mm-hmm. Use that for the king in the end zone on DraftKings.
What's that?
Use it at king of the end zone on
Oh,
DraftKings.
okay. Let's see. We just did that.
Because everybody's going to go with the obvious.
Well, yeah. I mean, that's why they're the numbers are what they are. See, Stafford at 270. Bryce Young at 192 for passing yards.
I like the under in that.
Oh my God, Stafford's touchdowns is 3+.
I'm telling you, I think it's going to be a little bit of an ass whooping here. Not right off the bat. I mean, again.
Well, I think someone said this about said the opposite about the Indiana game against Oregon the other night, and
yeah, but well, you can't start off with your first pass being a pick six, neither. That didn't help.
Dude, that kid did not do himself any favors if he comes out of the draft.
And they considered him 1 or 2. Mm-hmm. That's not going to fly.
On a big stage like that, dude, your draft stock, if you have a choice to stay in, you might as well just stay in because your draft stock just dropped. I mean, it's a bad quarterback draft, so maybe it would cut him a break, but like...
Jets will take him.
Yeah, I know. If everybody's good... Oh, they'll take the kid from Alabama who's coming out, which I don't understand why he's coming out.
Yeah.
Like, okay, dude, seriously? Like, you have...
I have him going to the Raiders.
Like, kid from Alabama? Shut up.
I can't see that happening.
No, they don't. That kid shouldn't even be in the draft. Whatever. I don't know. I thought that was funny. Combined passing yards. Is that a fun one to do? 475. That might be a fun one to do. At a plus 119 between the two. Because I don't see it being a defensive battle. And if people expect Stafford to go off, so he gets 300, you tell me Bryce Young, well, maybe not, get 100.
Yeah, I don't know about
that. Can't get 200 yards?
Again, though, it depends on what they're going to do with the weather, too. It's going to be raining, but I think the main... I don't know.
Let's see, receiving props. Puka, he averages 107 yards a game. That's insane. 91, there's a plus 111, plus 113 for Devontae Adams. McMillan's a 60+ at 102. Jalen Coker's at 40 plus 4.
Yeah, I don't
see Tyler Higbee now. Kobe Parkinson. I'd take a Kobe Parkinson at a 25+ at a 115.
That's the only prop I would take in this next to Blake Corum's is Parkinson's receptions over 2.5.
Xavier Leggett, 10+ with a minus 108. You could jump Leggett up to a 15+ yards at a plus 138. That ain't bad. I don't know why I have a little bit of faith in Leggett. I always feel like the players, if you are game planning properly, you bring it. You're gonna you want to highlight players that don't typically get highlighted. Again, especially if you already played this fucking team.
Well, that's what I'm saying. That's why I'm looking at the receptions. The only one I'd take in this is Cody Parkinson over 2.5. All right. And it's plus money, too.
I might take Leggett, though, at a plus 138 at 15+ yards. I don't think is bad at all. You said receptions. Let's see.
Mm-hmm. That's my only one I would take in this game.
Where are we here? 3+ at plus 127. What do you have him at?
2.5.
At what?
Plus 132.
Really?
Yep, that's why I said that's the only one I would take in there. Damn. I like Blake Corum with his over rushing, but I don't know. I think if anything, Atsu is probably who I'd stick with. I could see him getting like 3, 4 catches here.
I take Leggett. I'm gonna have a big game on Leggett today, and 2+ receptions at plus 138 as well. I'll probably roll with receiving yards over under. Anything curious here? No, no, no. Nah. Rushing props.
It's Blake Corum or nothing for me. Over 9.5 touches.
Oh, you're doing. Well, I haven't gotten that far down yet. I'm at yards. Kyron Williams 70 plus. Chuba Hubbard at 30 plus. Bryce Young at 7-1 minus one. I don't
So
like
I think
minuses.
I think Hubbard's is low too because I think they're gonna have to throw a lot because I think in the second half they're gonna have to come from behind.
Think Stafford can get 1 yard?
Those kill me too. I don't know because it's like, okay, say he has 2 yards and now he has to take a kneel down.
He uses it, no.
There it goes.
Yeah, he averages 0.1 yard a game though.
It's same thing with Showtime Rogers, season vet Rogers. He gets like 1.5. He'll get 1 yard. It's like, really, dude? And then he'll take a kneel down.
Rushing and receiving yards combined. Does Puka do any rushes? Does he do any?
He gets the sweep. He'll get the jet sweep.
Okay. Rico Dottle at 70 plus. That might not be a bad one.
That's what I think. In the beginning, I think he might get this
Plus
pretty close.
102 at 70 plus. Plus 154 at 80.
What do you have? What do you have Blake Corum at? I have him at 44.5.
Where is he at? 44 at a minus 111.
Yes, I think he might go under that because I think they're gonna try to get up big and maybe run Kyrie.
Fair. All right. Any other race to X rush yards? What the hell is this one? I love how like randomly every week, DraftKings will just pull something up out of nowhere that I've never heard of.
No, well, that there, I did that a couple times. What it is you have your two top running backs or whoever they have on the line
Oh,
there.
it says race to 20
Who's gonna get
yards.
there?
Okay.
Yeah, who's gonna get there first?
Kyron Williams or Rico Dottle.
Yeah, so they're your two top running backs.
Okay.
So
I've seen the race to certain yardages, but I never seen. I don't really look
Yeah.
at rushing yards too often though either.
do you know what I look at too a lot is the head to head.
Head to head.
Like who will get more receiving yards? Would Tate McMillan get him more over
Oh yeah,
Monte
I've done
Adams?
that.
I like that.
I struggle with those.
Yes,
Because there'd
yeah.
always be some random fucking dude like,
Mhm.
like you'll sit there and pick Pickens, and all of a sudden Ferguson will have the most fucking.
Yeah,
yards. Like, what
yeah.
the hell? Um, what else is there on here? Player specials. What do they got for player specials? Stafford to record 100 plus passing yards in each half, minus 125.
Yeah.
Give us the big numbers here. Kyron Williams to score 25 rushing yards in each half, a plus 100.
That's not going to work because you're going to have Blake Corum taking a lot over.
McMillan to record 25 plus receiving yards in each half. What is
That could be possible because they're going to have to throw, I think.
They are probably. Hold on, let's see. That's huge. Give me some other names here. Blake Corum to record 50 plus rushing yards in each half, plus 3,500. Okay.
That's where you put your $1, $2,
Yep,
$3
that's the
bet.
fun ones you throw in because you never know. Quarter specials. Stafford to throw 30 passing yards in each quarter, which would give him. It's only 120 yards for the game on average, so plus 100.
Hmm.
That's not a bad one, though. You don't think Stafford could throw for 30 yards in each quarter in this game?
I think he can because, again, I think they're going to. But then again, that fourth quarter is going to be key. Are they going to be up by a lot? Will they just run the ball? You know what I mean? Keep the clock moving and get the hell out?
True, or this going to be close and he's going to have to
Or
toss
is it
the
going
ball
to be
like
close?
crazy. So
Yeah.
it's like Blake Corum to record 5 plus rushing yards in each quarter, plus 275.
See, I like his touches over his carries.
All right, do we have? No, I didn't. I think I skipped over the touches.
Did you know what's another one good here? Besides Blake Corum's carries, is Chuba Hubbard's over 7.5. That might be the one right there. If you could get it at 7.5, I don't know what it is now.
For total, for what, touches?
It's carries over seven and a
Let's see
half
here.
for
Let's go
Hubbard.
back to Russian. I fucking hate how this thing slides. Combined yards, either play the rush yards, rush attempts. All right, let's see. We got Kyron Williams at 15 plus, Dottle at 13 plus, Corum at 10 plus at 102.
See, it went up. It was at 9.5.
Hubbard's at 8 plus at 113.
That went up. See, but I'd still might take that. I'd still might be able interested if you look around and find a better line.
How do they determine what if a quarterback is rushing or not? If he tucks and goes, is that what it is?
Yeah, it's basically it has to be past the line of scrimmage, I guess. Tuck and go.
Yeah, I just find it. I don't know. I find that one being like they could just kind of fuck you on that one. You know what I mean? Oh, because he's scrambling. We don't count a scramble as a rush. You know what I mean?
But then why do they do that as a jet sweep?
Yeah, I don't know. It's just weird with this one. I don't know. I've never played it before, so I feel like it's one of those things where like, hey, we're gonna screw with these people. You know what I mean?
Just get past the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, pretty much. Let's see. Is there anything else? Special team? No, we don't do special game. No game leaders. Let's see. What do we got for game leaders? Most receiving yards. You like these? Puka is at obviously minus 130. McMillan's at plus 390. You know that's not going to happen. Adams at a plus 400. That definitely ain't happening. Cody Parkinson, Tyler Higbee, and Tommy Tremble. Whatever. I like how they pick these random names on some of these things. Most rushing yards, Williams or Dowdle. Dowdle's at a plus 275. Williams at a minus 150. Most receptions, Puka or McMillan. McMillan's at a plus 513. Jesus. They don't really have anybody else on here. Triple Crown, game leaders, parlay, pass, most pass, receiving and rushing yards. Stafford, Puka, and Williams at a plus 250. Stafford, Puka, and Dowdle at a plus 500. Stafford, Adams, and Kyron Williams is a plus 800. What is the biggest plus on this one? There's always a good fucking 10,000. Oh, Jesus, they're really going. At 20,000. Bryce Young, Leggett, Kyron Williams.
We'll see what it is. It's the playoffs, so they have everybody in the cheerleaders in there. So
Now they're up to 30,000. Young, Parkinson, Hubbard. Well, take out Hubbard out of all of these ones, so we'll pass on him. We'll pass on Blake Corum being in the mix. Then we got Bryce Young, Kobe Parkinson, Rico Dottle, a plus 30,000. Oh,
all right, who do you got for your number one? I'm going with Cody Parkinson over 2.5 receptions. That's my main one.
yep, I am rolling with you on that one for sure. Shut up, Rambo. Game props. This is where they don't have the specials on here, huh? Or did I just? Oh, I just did the specials. Each team to score a one plus touchdown and one plus field goal. Yes or no? I like these ones. These ones are kind of fun to do.
Is that per half?
Nope, that one's for the game.
Hmm.
Touchdown props. What is this? Both teams to score one plus passing touchdown. That's a stupid number though. Both teams to score one plus rushing touchdown at a plus 190. The longest touchdown is either Rams, but the Panthers at a plus 165. I don't know how you have neither as an option on this one. Makes no sense to me.
Yeah, that's kind of weird too.
Neither team has a long touchdown.
You know, there's going to be a bomb somewhere to Puka.
Yeah, or at least an attempt. Shortest touchdown yards over 1.5, under 1.5. I've done that bet before. Well, anyway. All right, let's move on to the Packers in Chicago. That line hasn't budged at all.
I am very shocked. I said the other day, I thought maybe before game time tonight, this might flip flop to Chicago, but I don't see it happening now. Money's coming in on Green Bay. I like Green Bay to win outright.
Let me see here. The over-under move, though, they went up. That's weird.
It's supposed to be really windy too. I think.
That's why I said I'd pick the under for this one because of the weather's supposed to be like really high winds supposedly tonight. Let's look NFL weather. Hold on. NFL weather. Not that it's remotely accurate, but it says scattered snow showers, 33 degrees, 15-mile-an-hour west winds in a bowl, which is never cute at all.
And I'm sure there might be a chance of flurries or snow
Yeah,
or
that's what it
something.
said. Scattered and possible. Let's see. Let's go to read more. See if they give us more information. What they bring us to. Kickoff 33 degrees. Feels like 23. Second quarter 28, 28, 26. It's going to feel like 23 degrees the whole time. Scattered snow. Scattered snow. Scattered snow. Wind's going to stay pretty much the same. Gusts of about 25 miles an hour. Precipitation probability is 41%, but that doesn't mean anything.
No.
And visibility is 6 miles. But
I have a new prop bet in this one too.
all right, hold on. I don't know. I still got. I'm gonna take the line. Let me get back to my lines here that are taking forever as my
Oh.
computer goes. Go fuck yourself. I'm gonna take. I actually am gonna take the Bears at the plus 114 on the money line in this one. What is this?
Really? I think I'm going with the more, I would say, real experience, but he's not. This is Cable's first playoff game, but I'm taking Green Bay.
Yeah, no, you can take Green Bay. I'm not gonna hold it against you. All right, let's see. Rolling through the props here. Let me just. What are you? What were you gonna say?
My only problem in this game right now is Luther Burton, a third over 3.5
All
receptions
right, well,
plus 108.
okay, we'll go to that when we get there. We'll stick with the. We'll go. I'm just going in order what I have on
Mm-hmm.
the ticker line, so it just makes it easier. So we have touchdown scorers: Christian Watson at a plus 150, Loveland at a plus 210, Swift at a 155. Who are the? I like the long. Is Adunze playing? He is.
Medusa, yeah, he'll probably
Yeah,
play.
so he's a plus 235, which is I think is pretty good. But who are the long shots? Like the 5 plus. Cole Komet at plus 550 and Jordan Love at a plus 550. Everybody,
What's Luther Burden?
Luther Burden, he is a plus 250. So passing props: Jordan Love 230 plus, Caleb Williams 210. Eh. Passing touchdowns are both 2 plus. Jordan Love's a minus 120 and Williams is a plus 112. I don't really care about these passing props in this game, to be honest with you.
No, especially with the weather. I
Yeah,
mean,
it's
I think
it's
the
kind of
running
like
backs might have to take effect in
all
this
right.
game.
So receiving yards, we got Christian Watson at 60 plus. Yeah, he's a minus 103. That'd be good for a parlay, I guess. Loveland is at a 50 plus at a 108. Luther Burden's a 42 plus at a 111. Adunze is 33 plus yards at a 110. Might be worth throwing in there. Let's see if even 40 plus at a plus 129 wouldn't be bad. Um,
And again, these are lines that in the afternoon, so these lines might change too.
yeah. Well, after we're done here, I'm gonna go through these once again. Let's see receptions. What were you doing? Receptions? You said
Yeah, Luther Burden over 3.5. He cleared this his last 5 games.
we got him at
Now,
4 at 107.
yeah, see it changed. It was 3.5 at plus 108. Now Aduzie is back, so that should help him even more because now they'll double team Aduzie and Burden should be open more.
Mm-hmm. Okay, I can roll with that. Let's see who else is receptions here. Dunze's got 3 plus at 109. Everybody else, Josh Jacobs 3 plus 164. Guess that ain't bad. Combined reception, yeah, nah. Rushing props, we have Josh Jacobs 81 yards, Swift at 61. None of these are pretty at all. Caleb Williams at 25 plus, Jordan Love at 12. His guy wouldn't even touch any of these, to be honest with you.
No, because you don't know what they're.
Yeah, these are all ugly fucking numbers that they're putting out here for this. Combined rushing, receiving are even gross.
Well, it's like we were talking the other day with the Loveland. I said it was at 3.5.
Mhm.
I love that one over three. If you could get it at 3.5, now it's up to 4.5 already. So again, the lines are all over the place now.
Crazy.
And now they're really gonna move.
Yeah, well, we'll get into that time within probably the next hour. I don't know. There's nothing really interests me in this game. I think it's going to be a tough game. It's a tough game to gauge, to be honest with you. I think at least as far as who's going to do what and what. Let's see what. I want to go back and see what happened their last games together. Green Bay scores. It would help if I could spell. All right. Last time these guys met, 22-16. Player stats. This is when Willis came in. Rushing, Emmanuel Wilson, Josh Jacobs. They rushed a lot.
Mm-hmm.
They rushed 36 times.
Well, non guys, he's a rookie, but he's good.
Now I'm
So
talking about
that's
the Packers. Let's see what we'll go to them. They didn't rush a lot. They only rushed 23, 22 times, but they got 108 yards. No touchdowns, though. Caleb Williams had 250 and 2 touchdowns. His 2 touchdowns went to...
I think they're gonna run Jacobs a lot in this game.
It looks
I
like,
think
yeah, they probably are. I mean, they rested him. I mean, they probably should. He only rushed 12 times. They had a balance here. Malik Willis ran 10 times. Josh Jacobs ran 12. Emmanuel Wilson ran 14 times. Interesting.
And here's like we talked before, it's another division game. This is the third time they're playing each other, so it's hard to beat a team twice, let alone 3 times. But again, they know each other.
Yeah,
It could be one of those games that could go under too.
well, I mean, they split the series, so this is going to be the rubber match. So Caleb Williams only threw 186 at the Packers, but he had 2 touchdowns. He had a pick. His touchdowns were to Zacchaeus and Loveland. That was the Loveland final play of the game one. And Love had 3 touchdowns. Josh Jacobs had rushed it 20 times for only 86 yards, though, but had a touchdown. Christian Watson had 2 touchdowns, only 4 receptions and 4 targets. Bo Melton, whoever the fuck that is, had a touchdown.
Let's see, that's one of those where it's
He had a
like
45-yard reception, so that was one of those ones where they checked down and he's just gone. That's all that
that or
was.
he came off the bench halfway through the play.
And that's all that was. And then you never heard of him again. No idea who the hell he is. But yeah, so this is gonna be a tough game. I think this is a tough game for props. The other games seemed a lot more fun for props, so I'm not gonna really press on anything on this one. But you're the prop guy anyway. So.
Yeah, they're the two I like in each game.
Yeah. Are we doing this tomorrow morning too? Tomorrow afternoon or morning afternoon before the other games, right?
Yeah, we
We'll
could
go
probably
over
do it
these.
like around maybe after 12 or something.
Yeah, like 12:15 or whatever else. If I can ever find this chat thing, but I don't know. I just feel there's a lot more. I have a lot more confidence in the Bears than I think I probably should, considering like you had brought up that that it's their first time in the playoffs. But the Packers have been to the playoffs, but they haven't won in the playoffs either. They haven't won. What are they like 0-8 in the past 8 times or whatever else? So it's 1-7 or whatever else. So I mean, it's not like I don't know. I just don't feel like Ben Johnson's been there, so I feel like he can prep his guys properly for that. I feel like Caleb Williams has played in big games, playing at UFC, playing in big venues. So, like, anytime you're, a superstar in Los Angeles, your pressure is walking around campus, I think, more than being on the field, in all honesty. So I don't know if the pressure will get to him. I don't know, honestly. I wouldn't know, obviously, if being on football playoffs are really that different. I will say the Super Bowl would be. I don't know if the playoffs really are.
I don't think it's too much of a difference neither.
But you just have more faith in the Packers just pulling through, being all rested and stuff.
Yeah, that's what I'm looking. I'm going to go in with I would say better quarterback, but more experience in the playoffs.
Yeah.
At least he's been there.
Well, see, but you also bring up the playoffs thing again. I just feel like Caleb Williams is. I mean, they played ugly the past couple of games, but I feel like they just kind of pull through with it, and I think he's learned how to pull through when need be. But in the Packers again, they played. I feel like they've played very similar to how the Eagles have played, where you don't know who the fuck is going to show up.
No. Well, here's another thing too. Don't like you mentioned before. The Packers rested some of their players. The Bears didn't.
Yeah.
They
don't know. I don't know if that's necessarily a bad thing. I don't know. You know what I mean? But it didn't help the Bears at all that they had a grudge match and lost. Against the Lions either. But I don't know if that's a bad thing. I'm not going to lie. I've heard mixed things between interviews with players if resting's good or if resting's bad. I remember back in the day when the Patriots wouldn't really resting guys, and then Indianapolis would, and we played in Indianapolis, and they'd look like rusty old men, and we'd stomp them. You know what I mean? So like, I think as fans, we've seen it happen where the resting team was too rested, and the other team wasn't. But that was again 16 games. That extra game could fuck that whole system up as well. You know. So
Well, let's see. That's exactly. And that's another thing. Now you're playing more games. So now, could they have rested some of their players, Chicago? Yeah, of course. But they just probably, I see their point. They want to keep the momentum
yeah,
going, what they had. But I don't know. I just like the rest
I mean,
factor.
I know in reality that my fat ass couldn't handle 17 games of beating and
Nobody. I
bruises
don't
and
care who
shit.
you're, what kind of
You know
shape.
what I mean? Like, and to be a Saturday game hurts them as well. But at least it's a Saturday night game. But that kind of hurts them a little bit, I think, as well. It being a Saturday night game does help them being in the Midwest in the time zone difference, if anything. But again, I don't know. I feel like it's just one of those, yes, no, maybe things. But I feel like I said the Bears have done me well betting for them. I bet against them once and lost, so I'm gonna bet with them. They've covered everything I needed them to cover so far, and I know this is more or less a pick'em game, but I'm gonna roll with Ben Johnson in Chicago here. LaFleur, I'm curious about LaFleur when we do our talk about head coaching vacancies and stuff, because I'm curious because I know this is gonna sound weird. It's gonna be a weird take, but like LaFleur has a big connection to Atlanta in Matt Ryan, and now that they have an opening, I don't know. I wonder if like they're gonna try and do something, and like they always have these backdoor discussions and whatever else. Would he go back there? You think?
Yeah, that's a good question because I think Matt Ryan's everybody likes that guy. I don't think there's an ounce of hate in the guy. He's a
Yeah,
good ball when he played.
yeah,
So I mean, he's from up here too, BC. You might like
yeah.
that,
But
bro.
isn't he a Pennsylvania guy?
Yeah, but he
So
played up here.
he did,
So
he did. I mean, I've always liked Matt Ryan. I have a Matt Ryan shirt. I've had a lot of respect for him. I've never heard a bad thing come out of his mouth, or you
I
know,
think that was a good hire for Atlanta.
yeah. And so that's why I'm curious. He was his QB coach there. I mean, could there be something? And did they talk to LaFleur about it? I, would LaFleur want to sit there and rebuild a team? I don't know. I feel like that's kind of a thing I kind of thought about when I heard that he got hired down there, and possibilities and
Well, don't forget, LaFleur inherited a team that he didn't really pick and choose his players neither.
exactly. So that's why I'm like, can he go down there and make a deal and get to pick whatever the fuck happens down there? Do another year with Penix, get next year's draft going. You know what I mean?
And start getting his players in
Yeah,
there. Because Matt Ryan's, he's gonna be, like, what do you need? What do you want?
yeah.
I mean, he's not gonna sit there and hover over me.
No,
You're a coach, but I'm here to
but you did great with the quarter. Find the right quarterback that we need. That's what they need, the
right.
right quarterback, and he's the guy who can do that for them. So I think that's an interesting thing to watch out, which I think we can discuss more this week, going over the coaching stuff. But that's just one of those things. I wonder if that's like kind of in the back of his mind, or it's been something he's been, maybe was presented with. I mean, who knows? Or thought about himself even. Like, oh, get the fuck out of the cold and get into a dome again. Who wouldn't want that?
Yeah,
You know,
especially with the weather up there too.
and you're in a division that sucks. The NFC South is terrible. So it's a wide open book. It's you and Kellen Moore at this point, it seems. Todd Bowles could do something if he didn't have injuries. You know what I mean? So at this
Don't
moment,
forget, he just let half of his crew go too. He
yeah.
left like 4 or 5 coaches go.
So it's like, I don't know what, you know what I mean? That's a wide open division. Like it literally is. So you have a good opportunity there. You're not stuck playing the Lions and now Ben Johnson every fucking year. For competition wise, that might not be a bad move at all. And they're going to they'd give him the money to go because he's a proven head coach. So
Well, I mean, it is a good point you make, though. With him going down there indoors, bringing in his own personnel and
yeah,
stuff.
in his own choices and kind of reset himself without being fired. I don't know how the rights things work or the trades for that or whatever else would work, but like the Sean Payton situation. But I don't know. I think it'd be an interesting thing to look into. Like I said, when we discuss the coaching stuff next week. So I don't know. You have anything else to add before we head off and you go babysit?
No, really, it's just getting ready for the games and see what happens.
I got 2 hours, so it gives me 2 hours to figure out what I got to bet. Again, reset my bet. I'm gonna go over. You know, I am gonna go over real quick what I had bet. Let me sign in here. What I had bet for my. I always every week I do a parlay of all my games. I've never won. My mother's come the closest, winning 9 out of 10. But I just do it for shits and giggles, just to see how well I do. I do an immediate pick where my initial reaction without thinking, like long term thinking, I'll just go click through all the games through each time slot. In this one, obviously the playoffs is only 6 games, and I'll just pick my bets. So what did I pick? So my initial went through. I don't know. I know. I'm going right here right now. I picked the Panthers to cover the 10.5, the Bears to cover the 1.5 at a +100, the Jags to cover at a -112. I mean, I didn't even look at the money. I should have just clicked the money lines on those ones. The Niners to cover 4.5. I wish I got them at the 6, to be honest with you. But either way, it doesn't even matter because I don't even know what's going on with the Eagles either. But the Chargers to cover the 3.5 because I think it's going to be a 3-point game, and same thing with the Steelers. I think it's going to be a 3-point game. So those are my quick picks that are going to change today. Some of them. But
there's one I had a 3-teamer I was thinking of doing too. Even though I like Houston, I was thinking the Steelers getting 6 points. Who was the other one I had? Packers getting 6 points, and then now I'm doing a 3-point or the 3-team teaser.
Okay.
Where you get 6 points with it. So
yeah.
So yeah, and I was thinking the Rams. I mean, that'd be a nice 3-team teaser too with the 6 points. So
okay. I mean, so you do more of those teasing things. You and Stevie O. I don't really do those. So that's advanced in my brain. And I'm not a math Asian. I'm an art Asian. If you can't tell by my background, guys, can you stop? Do you guys have to fight all the time?
Hey, when's the wrestling match going on in the back?
It's right behind me right now. It just is. Would you stop whining, buddy? You should have seen him. I took him for a walk, and they haven't seen another dog in so long. Dude, some guy was walking his dog. His dog is very pleasant. It's a Rottweiler. I see his girlfriend walking him. And I was like, it's going to happen, dude. It's going to happen. My dogs went bananas. And when my dog goes bananas, the bigger one, he, growls and all sorts of shit. So I have to choke him, literally choke him. And he goes nuts. And it's so embarrassing. Because he's just it's part of the cabin fever that he goes through, and it just sucks. It's dude, this asshole has the most undisciplined dogs because he goes bananas. And he wasn't like this until I got his brother, and now he's just a fucking asshole. It is what it is. So,
hey,
enjoy the background noise.
Just to throw you off real quick here before we roll, just so you know, your Mississippi State got Amari Williams, edge rusher from Florida State. That dude's a stud.
Did he really?
Yeah.
How much they pay him?
I don't know, but I'm sure the nil deal's half decent. He's pretty good too.
Dude, I'm just so pissed that Mississippi State just sucks. Since they've only been good. My whole fandom there is when Dak Prescott played.
But he's a two-way player. He plays tight end and defense.
Oh, I'm just saying the team itself has not been good. You know what I mean? It's that kind of just pisses me off. You're like, come on, guys. I feel like you're just the Vanderbilt of Mississippi at this point. It fucking pisses me off. And I never get to see the games. I only get to see 2 games a year, So whatever. I mean, at least I got to see them play and lose to Kevin Falk and LSU way back when and those types of
Jeez, that was way back in
Shut
high
up.
school.
That was the 90s, all right?
Yeah, that was way back.
1998, 1997, I should say. But that was but those were fun games to watch. And not that I thought we had a prayer against LSU. You played them, started them off well, and then Kevin Falk went off. So that was it. I had a big sign that said "fuck you." And that was it.
I think everybody had that somewhere hanging up.
Mm-hmm. I just painted it myself and just put it up there. But I was like, oh, there he is.
There he is. Look at him. Oh, Rocco.
The other one's going to be jealous in the background. What do you want, bud? Oh, is it lunchtime for you? It's not even lunchtime. Oh, these guys. These boys.
All right.
Anyway,
well, it looks like we're ready.
So we're going to go back on for just a chit-chat before the next game as well, whenever that is, 7:30 or so probably, yeah.
No, we're gonna have to do it tomorrow.
Oh, okay, you're gonna be out.
Won't be, yeah.
All right, we'll just do tomorrow then. If anybody actually watches this or watched it at all, then we'll be here tomorrow.
12:15 sharp.
No, 12:15-ish. All right, my friends. Enjoy your day with your grandkid. Have fun.
Go you.
Oh, don't forget, folks. Bet small, win big.
Don't be a degenerate.
Bing. See ya.